And hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the PAX Australia tournament section and the Counter-Strike Global Offensive tournaments. We are at the end of it, as you can see by the terrorist name. My name is Josh Lutek, and I will be bringing you on this journey between Fingerling Good and the Yeet squad. Yeet for the finals. The tough has been a tough cookie, but it's been crumbling a little bit to get some utility truck out instead with Ollie. And Saldi would definitely be one to watch. Eliminated Ollie first. Now the CTs are really holding strong. Wanting to pull back. And now Tough is all alone in a 1 versus 3 with the bomb down. A big clever pair. Not quite. Scientists will get the kibosh on that. That'll be the CTs getting the pistol round. Who did? Push space to bring up add again. Bring up first person. And looking at the buy that we have now. Opting to go with a lot of submachine guns, especially Saldi with the MP9, the UMP on Scientist, and there's the name PAX, but in lowercase, and not wearing the PAX logo, with the Bison. Really wanting to let it rip, I'm sure. Only one solitary P250 brought up by the T's. JE got one frag on the science, so that might be a little bit embarrassing, especially with the weapons turned over and the bomb now down. This is turned right on its head. They might yeet the CT to oblivion. Not quite. The Bison will claim his first frag on a CSGO stream in quite a long time from that one. Now Phil and Brendan will be looking to hold the line close, but now only 5 versus 26. And Phil has played this perfectly. Just waiting to keep the CT guessing, but knowing that he's got to keep loose ticket. Yep. And Fiddle will swing out and claim that frag and get that tied, but he goes down with the bomb. Bit of a bummer there, but lots of money to be spread around for the foreseeable future. Will Fiddle buy? Yeah, Fiddle buys the AK. And Jake gets a little bit of a love tap, it looks like. It's down to 70. And there are other tournaments going on in 10 and with ours. We're coming to the tail end of this one. There's another tile that's just setting up, and they said the name of the server, and that made me a little bit hungry again. That's a bit of fun. We're at the end of Banana, speaking of food. 4 members are moving up that way. 3 will be into contest. 1 moving into construction. 1's on B side proper, that being Shruggy. He's been a standout. It was previously on stream. Put out a 30 bomb on train. It won't be doing any such thing though. Jake got the AK frag for that. He's going through the motion from down 2. And looking at that skin too is making me a little bit jealous, especially the pin-up sticker at the back. Saldi wants nothing to do with this. I'm gonna run away. And the T's are stay together, but may not even pass him. No, they're not even gonna come close to passing the lone CT who's now in pit. They actually might come to terms after the bomb explodes. Ollie got him a skirmish, but still survived. Same with the CTV and Saldi. Saldi's survival with the armor is a big deal. given the CT economy's current position. That's going to be good to carry over, and something's going to have to be protected with the rest of their teammates. Sally would be the one CT to really watch. And Sally has actually got the frag to his name, which is a good, worthwhile get. Science has done the same too, so I was going to say, if Science can survive, that'd be great. Sally holding on to the AK though, that'll definitely be a worthy compromise as he sits down in pit and oh, the bomb hadn't actually gone down. I had my attention diverted with the CT trying to keep things together, but now it's really interesting with a little bit hastened and a little bit untidy because of it. But you'll wait and see.
Yeah, we'll give it 20 seconds. Just 20 seconds.
Before it's beeping a little bit quicker. He does get the frag, but the smoke's up. It's too far gone. And that should be it. Boom. There goes the TC.
Not by kill. We'll go to the next round. If you don't make it, please calmly make your way out of the PC free play area. Thank you.
Look at the CT, they're scraped in a little bit. Looking at things, there's a M4, suppress M4.
That is 20 and 30.
PAX with the AUG, really showing the strength of that weapon. Pulled one. Ollie, despite getting his mate tagged up, did play that frag over Sally. Sally will be public enemy number one and need a helping hand. OS will do that. Did get a 2-for-1, which will be good for him. And Science is behind. The killer on the side will give enough time for the CT cohorts to move in. And 5 rounds gone, 3 and 2. And 2 orbs now. The MP9 on PAX, so it'll be cool to see where he goes. Probably playing purely for intel, speaking of which they sponsor the free play areas and the tournament area here at PAX Australia. So a brief show of thanks for them.
Half an hour or so. We don't supply them. We don't have any here to load. It has just not working. Yeah. Shall we go take a look? We don't officially support controllers. Yeah. But if you can get it working, sorry.
And Science is behind the sandbag, making a little bit of science with blood and bullets. You get 3 there before being put on the trade block. Tough, just way out of the way, but does get a frag onto PAX with the Deagle. Has upgraded to the MP9. Maybe playing an impromptu gun game for himself. But But both orbs and the bomb down. But it's on the other side of the wall, on the other side of the smoke. So if the CTs aren't that attentive, they might be able to let Tough pass through, and that's the MP9 putting in work. And Salad is aware of that and gets the trade, and 6 rounds gone. There is no gap. Saldi keep a little bit of a fixation on him. The T's surprisingly bought in. They have a Scout, Galil, AK, and 2 Deagles. The Aussie community loves their Deagles though, so don't be surprised if we see a few 1Bs from them. Oh, Ollie wanting it. They're going to eliminate Otis though. Or Oslin. Not Otis. Otis is another big boy in a different form of entertainment. 4 versus 4. But the T's have actually enveloped under the sight, right under the nose of the CTs. But the damage exchanges are almost dead even. Saldi really running through. But no confirmed frag there, so a small window for these CTs. Both have kits, and they have a smoke wall up actually. Jake, a little bit worse for wear, and Saldi got the frag out of Jake. This could be a line into defuse for them. No, Brendan will get the vital pair of frags and will survive with his weaponry. And now the T's have one of their best weapons. They have the AK, but they don't have a little bit less shrapnel. They got hit with AG a little bit, so Ollie tagged up a little bit, and Tough tagged up a little bit more. It's going to make the jobs easier for the M4, and I was going to say the M4A1S or the back struggy, but that has been made a non-factor with the CT going down. If they can actually retrieve that weapon on the CT side, it might be worthwhile. PAX will do just that. So that rifle still in play. Tough can be singled out just in the nick of time, PAX notice, but it's still on the run. And ends up getting the frag out of a full HP player, that'd be a Jake. And gets the trade back. But now the T's have enveloped onto the site, and Finger Likin good on the CT side. They've split away and start running in. They're wanting to either go for close exits or want to have a go. Saldi will be the key because he only has he's the only one with the kits. Saldi does not look like he's in any mood to go for it at this stage. The time is beginning to dwindle on the bomb being planted. And yeah, there's going to be no contest. A good find from scientists too, finding the AK on the ground. And Saldi catching one on the go, and one goes down to the bomb. So all T's considered, yeah, the T's do get the round, but the CTs will be pretty happy with that one. And the good old Olsen Fireboy with the good old Deagle. Maybe doing some Firehawk flicks and 1Ds. Ollie will tick through and take out Scientist. flurry, that awkward exchange. The bomb actually got dropped in the fountain. A little bit of fish food perhaps, but the bomb is now retrieved. But now, Tops out in the sun. PAX has run him over, but Jake is there to back him up. Now 9, and we have 6 to the Yeet folk. And Finger Licking Good will play for 3 rounds to their name, going into round number 10. A little bit more of a conservative round knowing the money position, but I do appreciate the Bison usage. Bison doesn't get any luck though. Oliver will finish that. A little bit of an awkward exchange there on the lower deck in the tunnel. If the T's cut us any more tight, this could be a bit of a rough drop. Looking at that, it was exactly how Yeet wanted that to finish off. Saldi being focused down quite a bit, and that'll be the heavy hitter that they really want to get rid of. The Lombard Striggy, definitely no slouch, will eliminate Fiddle. So bring the CTs a little bit of a leg up, which is something they need right now, because they've thrown a lot into this and are down by 3. No, it was 4. I knew something was foot. That's as hard. They have 3, they need 4. Boogie again, still going. 2 on the round for himself. Will he notice the member in apartments? No, he will not. Jake will take advantage of that little bit of a lapse. Will they notice a member that's tucked in the back of sight? They've done it right under his nose. Scientists did get 1, but Brendan will eliminate that CT who was hiding in plain sight. Now a 1 versus 2 for Osen. Or is it? You got 1, and now that is a 1 versus 2 clutch there, and he does have the kit, so that will be diffused super easily. And now 3 is the big AWP. That is a rather crucial part of the CT machine at this state of the game. No, it's fine. It's very fine here. And we are having a gap of 3 moving into 130. And run number 12. Look at Osen. Train on that angle. In a hot water. Look at Struggy just missing the T moving in second mid. Moving into T apartments. That's not where the action's heading though. A lot of the members are moving up banana. Trugy knows. Does he dare? I was hoping he'd go for the knife, personally. But That's still a very good game, but that might force the rest of the cities to sort of congregate on this area. They definitely will now, knowing that the rest of their isn't hoping to be the pillar was promptly knocked over by Jake. Rugi coming in to try and save the day, but the comrades are slowly beginning to go down around him, and he goes to himself to the head. Fiddle, a whiff shot by Sally. That has been a rarity from him as the beeping begins to hasten on the bomb. Saldi not quite there. Fiddle will get the parting gift. A 4K for him. Big on the round there, and 8 for the Yeet squad. One version of the Toon squad perhaps, but they have a different celebrity's talent to siphon from. Instead of Michael Jordan, it might be, I don't know, Steph Curry? I don't know. Alright, all AKs and the AWP on Ollie. Like the menu change, some people still love the T side AWP. And the only people I'd really keep an eye on would be scientists, but we come in down low, it lows down the low HP player, and Jake gets the AK from him too. And did have that information relayed though, so that is all good. Being tagged up very heavily might cause the T's to reconsider. No, not for that nade progression. It looks like they're committing to it, and it's paying dividends for now. But give it up to Fiddle. They combine for 35 HP between them. They go down. This could go belly up, and it'll be up to Ollie to keep things afloat. That's one low HP player. Still staying strong though. And he's only got 2 rounds left in the CZ. Not gonna happen. And it was looking like it was so good, but was not to be. 9 for Yeet and 4 left for Finger. Likin good. A big nade too to start things off. Basically holding that idea of the T's bunching up banana. That's an idea that they might employ a little bit less because of that new nade presence. They might be turned off by it. Then again, they might be afraid of the pinch. PAX was on the back and Jet was aware of it. Now, all the T's are moving through mid and second mid. They aren't aware that AUS has been completely evacuated and the CTs are moving extremely far forward. Looks like the T's are moving towards the B bomb site, with the bomb moving behind car, now being picked up by Fiddle. First and the second for Saldi, there's the bomb dropped as well. Will it be caught in the retreat by Tough? Yes, he was, and Likin did go down the interim. So it was looking okay for the CTs for a brief moment, but now not so much. It's entirely doable for scientists, and it'll be up to the T's to position themselves in the strongest way possible. Of this first half of the final game of the feels like all day tournament. We started at 11 this morning and we're down to 2 teams in the open tournament. That was and still is powered by Intel. The entire section and the social section as well has been sponsored by them for PC plans here on the floor of PAX Australia. Still a small crowd having a look at the CS action on stream. This has also been simulcast on the spectators floor in the tournament area, as well as on CappingTV. And myself my usual co-caster of Graham Casts and Producer Baronius. I've been enjoying PAX. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to get yourself a log to. Well, PAX's digital stuff though, that PAX the player, not the convention, got shut down for a little bit. Through in Boiler, tames the Clarion to 2, picks up the AUS and tosses as well. That's all well and good, but that is not where the action's going to be for the T's. That is where the bomb's headed. And now the bomb's down, and now the T's are in prime position. Triggy has no idea of the player waiting by the sandbags. Saldi, definitely been the standout player, has gotten one. Will he realize there is a second in construction? He's sitting on it with a full 10-second defuse, and easy as you like, Brendan will get the one tap dirt nap. And that will conclude our first half of Inferno at the tail end of the open tournament for CSGO here at PAX. 11 to Yeet for the finals. And Finger Looking Good will stand at 4. I'm muted at the moment. Where the hell's my water? Oh, never mind.
I'm really bad. I'm really bad.
Beg your pardon?
You said it's 11 to Yeet, and I said no, it's 11 to 4.
Welcome back, everyone. We're now in the throes of the second half. And PAX has gone down early. It looks like all members were armored up. We're going to boost on the flower pot, and Trugy was definitely made aware of that. Has put 2 down, Fiddle's under a lot of pressure. And will eventually crack by means of the scientist. And scientist again, really putting in work with a 3K and 2 for Strugi. The Finger Looking Good will start taking small bites into the gap between them and the now leading CTs. Heavy tag on the scientist. was that a collateral from Saldi? It would have been close to it. With one bullet. I love that kind of efficiency. Jake actually winning the battle against Poison with the Mac 10. Lone moneymaker left is PAX with the Mac 10 and Ollie tucked in, hit. It's playing one, but Strugi will shrug him off and get another round the board. And no, the prompt did not go up, so the bomb did not go down for that one. McCree, Oizen has put one of them on the field, and that's been a lot of go-to weaponry for T's of the recent past. Looking for some T presence, just full port in transition between T spawn and mid, or T ramp as well. We'll have so much attack though. Giddy gets caught by Tough, who's sitting on the lower end. Did get traded out though. Not without a lot of damage, down to 13. They really tucked back, looking towards the odds position. As in notice, Little did go down, but perfectly played a 3K for him. Sure one of his teammates went down, but I'm sure that was totally worth it. And now a 1 versus 3 for PAX. Not the event, but the player. With the bomb out in the middle mid, all 3 CTs trained on it. Ollie will halt his progress. And that is a 12th on the board. And that was a big play from Jake. Patience paying off in spades for him. Big HE, the T's hadn't advanced enough of that to be all that effective though. That one might be though, from Cart. Did get a little bit, but that's not as much as they would have hoped, but that'll make the job easier for the M4s, of which there are 2 on the CT side. Ollie and Pitt playing 1 prey, but the T's are starting to really kick the speed up. This might be quite a bit off guard. Shruggy's definitely letting them know. Jake still holding extremely strong, but they have not dropped the bomb carrier, who is Scientist and is now moving into apartments and might be dropping out towards the balcony. But now is the only person left. But no CTs are actually trained on the balcony position proper. They're slightly out. But Scientists, obviously knowing that these CTs are very elusive and knowing Jake has been a thorn in their side, has eradicated him in short order. 2 versus 1, this is entirely workable. But the longer that the Scientist waits to put the bomb down, the more of a chance that he gives the CTs to get back into it. Now the bomb is down, we're down to timing, and Fiddle gets the final mark for Scientists there. And that's an easy defuse for Brendan, who is very much at PAX in the final of the open tournament for CSGO. And he's got the team 13 rounds at the back of that defuse, and Figure looking good. They may have to go to the reserves because they are running out of rounds. Completely bored out for this one. It's not looking all that great either. Big HE. Brennan got licked up badly though. But no frag for it. That'll be super easy for the rest of them. Saldi forward, and now it is only Saldi in a 1 versus 4, and the bomb's actually a bit dropped. Those on the other side of the wall and the other side of a vending machine, and they're keeping it pointed there, and he can't force it out. And Fiddle will say, get away from that. You can't do that. Now 14 for Yeet. And they've been crushing it all day. They have a pair of 20s on their frag totals. And real licorice also by Shrew getting tagged up hard. He just got bombarded there by the CT side. The final confirmation of that kill will go to Jake. There's some real curious weaponry on the T side as well. The 3-man up. Oh, he's in the Nova. That'll be fun. Bit of a Molotov at his feet has forced him away from that. Head boiler. Live up to his name and be a little bit hot. That won't force him to move anymore. This could be a clean round for the CTs, scientists and PAX. No, just not wanting the money. They just want the round now. And PAX will be unable to continue his contribution. And scientist in apartments gets one, but Jake is there to trade. Match point for the CT side. Yeet for the finals. I do not have the voice at the moment to really do any type of Yeet extremities justice. Saldi. Saldi is well still on the run. Did get the claim on the Brandon. The scouts there could be the difference maker in keeping the fight alive for the he is intriguing for the Scavenge Org. So it'll be up to Jake and Fiddle to keep things going for the T side. Scientist still living, but on a solitary point of health. But now, with Fiddle being the only person left standing and a lot on him, everything is beginning to hasten. And the T's might not show their hand. Oh, they definitely will. Got the flick. Fiddle's still alive, but only down to 5, and that's basically made the decision for him. He's got no choice but to run and hang on to his AWP and $5 grand, or nearly $6 grand. So 5.6K on the CT in question. Will he get upon? No, he did not get looked at. So there will be a weapon bought.
What do you need? Chloe, do you want to give her a call for me then?
The big nade expungence was Banana. No luck in terms of actual damage at all. As it did get a little bit of a tap. They'll bring the M4s into a little bit more potency. Maybe the 5.7 as well. Jake will be wanting to play that close. That is a close angle, but Strugi is too quick on the draw. Has eliminated that particular threat in question. Tough is moving out into Palmerston onto the balcony. Will the CT check this? No. That is one down. PAX still has the bomb though and it's tucked in the back. That could be a slow resurgence of Fiddles, slowly making things more in favor of the Yeet squad. Now is only scientists in a 1 versus 3. This could be the end of it all.
Under number 35.
And it
If you did not
might be the end of it. Tough will get the final frag. 16-7 will be that. And the DGs are exchanged. And that will be pretty much it, and we've been told that that was a best of 1, so that is the end of the tournament, and the Yeet for the final squad will be your victors. And on and off today, we've had Graham Cass and myself, I am Sideways B, on the call, and we've had Peronius B, our producer, on and off today as well. Goodbye and happy fragging and enjoy the rest of PAX.